Happy New Year and welcome to H.O. Clemens Arena. I'm Tim Stubbs, glad to be back with you once again here in 2015 as we are set for exciting Lady Lion basketball. We'll have men's action coming up for you after this one. Alabama State comes into town as we are just underway. Opening tip is going to go to the Lady Lions, UAPB and Alabama State here on this Saturday evening. Carlisha Walker with the basketball. They work it right side here on the game's first possession. Campbell out high now. Left side of the floor, they'll work it to Bruton. Bruton puts it on the deck. Little cut pass to Campbell is thrown away. So first possession results into a turnover. As we are just underway here, 19:39 to play, just 21 seconds into tonight's matchup. Alabama State in their road black and gold, UAPB in their white, black and gold. They'll swing it up quickly, left side of the floor here, top of the key. Stevens, now they'll get it to Tucker. Tucker hits the three. 3-0, Alabama State with the early three-point lead here. Nearly a minute going by. Walker, nice cut pass down low. Now to Campbell. Campbell's hit, no call, and then she misses the shot. Letting them play down low. Here comes Alabama State in transition. Little Euro step, no good on the layup by Wright, and a tie-up jump ball. It's gonna, actually just gonna say, gonna stay with Alabama State here. So a minute into the game, 3-0 Alabama State with the lead. That's a travel. And Alabama State turns it over for the first time. That was Kayla Stevens, freshman from California, with the turnover. Here come the Lady Lions, putting it on the floor. Nice little take there by Richardson. Now she'll dump it off to Walker as they'll set it up to Bruton out top here. Bruton picked up by Tucker. Now nice dribble drive by Bruton, and the assist as Campbell's able to get the easy two. Lady Lions on the board, showing a little pressure as they swing it around. Here's Tucker again for three, misses this one, and out of bounds as Walker boxes out and lets it go out of play. Lady Lions will get the basketball here, trailing by one with 18:20 to go here in the first half. Destiny Bruton will bring the basketball up. Some light pressure. At midcourt here by Tucker. Walker with the screen. Bruton the take. Drive off the glass and good. Nicely done. And a good screen up top there by Walker. Some pressure. Lady Lions first lead. Up by one. There's a foul on the backside as they try to attack Campbell on the right block, and going to get Bruton with the foul. Unless it was on Campbell. We're going to get Walker with the foul, her first. 17:58 to play. 4-3 lead. Jumper, no good by Tucker. Lady Lions with a 1-point lead. They'll push it ahead in transition. Right side of the floor, off the glass, no good by Richardson. And here come the Lady Hornets down one. And they nearly turn it over, and they do. Right on the sideline in front of the UAPB bench over there. That was Kayla Stevens, couldn't handle the pass and steps out of bounds. So second turnover for the Lady Hornets. Got to give it back to the Lady Lions, leading 4-3 with 17:39 to go. Early in the matchup. Lady Lions trying to get something going offensively. A little sluggish start for both teams. Goodman's into the ball game for the first time. She'll take the three on the right wing. Too strong, no good. Walker battling for the rebound. They're going to get her for over the back call, as Brittany Howard was able to get just enough position for the foul to be on Walker. And Carlisha will take a seat. And checking in for the first time for Kansas, Jasmine Victorian. senior out of Houston, Texas, seeing her first action tonight. Nearly 3 minutes going by here. Lady Lion, Alabama State by a score of 4-3. Out high, left side of the floor is Brittany Smith. She'll put it on the floor. Tucker will take the three, and she nails this one. Kind of got a little bit of a hop before she takes the shot, and really almost looks like a travel. She kind of gets a little bounce before she shoots it. It looks almost like a little up and down, but she's hit 2 threes to have the only 6 points for Alabama State as they lead 6-4. Here's Victorian on the left block, and she travels. So Alabama State will get it back here. 16:39 to play. They lead 6-4 with the basketball. Howard now top of the key, passing up the jumper was Ewert. Now Tucker will set it up high here as Brittany Smith with 14 on the shot clock gives it back to Ewert. Looks left side for Tucker. Dribble drive on the baseline and wide open for the easy two underneath was Jamesia Lewis. 8-4 as the Lady Hornets double up the Lady Lions early on here. 4 minutes into the ball game. Little crossover by Goodman and able to get it down low. And Goodman gets the basket. Lady Lions pulled within 2. Here's Tucker. Nearly turns it over, trying to get some help here. Pull up 15-footer from the right elbow is no good. And clearing the rebound is Diamond Richardson. Goodman down to Victorian on the right block, misses everything. Here come the Hornets, they'll push it ahead. Leading by 2. Tucker, ball fake. Now they'll set it up top of the key here. 15 on the shot clock. Nice take, the little hesitation dribble, and uses that pivot foot to her advantage, but then overshoots it. Misses everything. Pull up in transition by Bruton is no good. 5 minutes into the ball game here. And the Lady Lions down by 2, 8-6 our score. 10 on the shot clock. Alabama State very patient in their half-court set here. Smith looking for a screen now, will dribble drive and kick it out to Ewert, and she travels. And that's going to lead us to our first media timeout here. With 14:41 to play here in the first half, it's Alabama State leading by a score of 8-6. You're watching Lady Lion basketball here on UAPB television.
Hey, you going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you! Come look at Mr. Feather. Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember? Bark, bark, bark. We're just playing. We're just playing on trying to get you out of here.
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Now it's time for This Week in Bad Stats.
Bad stats?
Horrible stats. Here goes. 260.
That's how many runs were walked in with the bases loaded last season.
Wow, very good. Here's a tough one, though. 3 and 4.
No idea.
That's the number of kids who witness bullying. 3 out of 4.
Not a good stat.
No, it's not, but that can change. Kids want to help, but they don't know how. You can visit stopbullying.gov and give them the tools they need to help prevent bullying.
There are plenty of safe ways kids can help at stopbullying.gov.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
Are you getting this, honey?
Oh, prime time. We are rolling.
All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. Okay.
Come on, watch this guy.
Oh, backwards.
Oh, don't. Oh.
It went into Bob and Carol's yard. Oh, no? Okay, here it comes.
Oh, Mom!
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
All right, let's see what you can do. Let's go.
They might surprise you.
Let's go.
Search We Can.
for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. Lady Lions with the basketball, trailing by a score of 8-6 here, 14:37 to play early on in the first half. Got a little stoppage in play here. They're going to reset the shot clock, I believe, to 32 seconds. Or there's 27, rather. Asia Richardson checks in for the first time for the Lady Lions. Here's Campbell. She'll take the open three. Rattles in and out, no good. Had a good look at it, just didn't go down. So here come the Hornets. Right side, open jumper, no good by Smith. And then Lady Lions don't capitalize on the rebound. It results in a foul and a couple of free throws coming up here. It's going to be Brittany Howard to the line. 14-13 to go here in the first. First free throw is good. One more coming up for the 5'11" senior from Atlanta, Georgia. Gives Alabama State a 3-point lead and make it a 4-point lead as it's 10-6 now. Some pressure by the Hornets. Campbell gets it across. Goodman now on the baseline, the take by Carr, and she gets it blocked. Here come the Hornets in transition, all the way with the left hand and blowing the layup was Ashante Smith. Did everything right but finish. Down low, Victorian. She's got good position, but she misses with the right hand just underneath the basket. Well, that's a missed opportunity. Got to make those. Wide open is Ewert for three, knocks it in. It's now 13-6, largest lead of the game here. A 7-point lead with 13 and a half to play. Victorian, now they'll set it up top of the key. Goodman, right side to Richardson. Now Victorian passes it up, and shot is blocked. Goodman's three was blocked, and then Alabama State was trying to run it out the other way, and a foul's going to be called on the Lady Lions. And it's going to be on Shami Goodman. With 13-12 to go, timeout called by the Lady Lions. Danny Evans. 13-6 lead here. The Lady Hornets on a little 5-0 spurt here. It was an 8-6 ball game, and a 5-0 run. Now their lead is up to 7. Just nearly 7 minutes into the ball game, as we are in conference play here in 2015, and our first game of the UAPB TV season as well. So Alabama State up by 7 with the basketball. A little crossover dribble as Shemaya Smith will run the point. Good defense by Carr on the denial as Ewert was trying to get open. Left side, Spencer driving in the lane, trying to dump it down low. Ball deflected, knocked out of bounds, and going to say off of UAPB. So it's going to stay with Alabama State with 9 on the shot clock. And checking in for the first time, Atira Munir in the ball game for the first time. Passing up the shot. Now they'll crank it up left side, and knocking in the three was Ashante Spencer. And a 10-point lead here. An 8-0 run for Alabama State to open up this double-digit lead. 12.5 to go here in the first half. Victorian now open three. Right wing is a little too strong for Destiny Bruton, and a whistle, a foul on the rebound. It's going to stay with the Lady Lions, as that foul is going to be on Alabama State. Foul on Brittany Howard. That's her first, and just the team foul, number 1 as well. Carr with trying to dump it down low to Victorian, deflected and stolen away. Here come the Hornets. Little hesitation dribble, getting in the middle of nowhere. Looked like a pretty good block there by Victorian, but they're going to get her with the foul. As it looked like Shemaya Smith kind of got no man's land down there and got it blocked, but gets bailed out. She's going to shoot a couple of free throws here. Smith, a freshman from Decatur, Georgia, knocks in the first free throw. One more coming up as Alabama State's opened up an 11-point lead here. And nothing but net on both. So it's now 18-6. Lady Lions got to get something going here as got a 10-0 run. Some pressure as Richardson behind the back dribble needs some help. She finds Victoria. Now Carr will take it on the baseline. Off the glass, draws contact, and we're going to get her with a charge. And got another media timeout coming up right here with 11:59 to play. Here in the first half, we'll step aside as you're watching Lady Lion basketball on UAPB television. 18-6, Alabama State with the lead over the Lady Lions.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Quiet, please. Wait a sec. I'll take one. Oh yeah. All right. All good. Take care. Way to go. Nice. Bring it on. Gotcha. I'm here for you. Oh no. Please, please, please. I'm waiting. Interesting. Not buying it. Not fair. That's it. This conversation is over. Oh, brother.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things.
I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke.
Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
Back in action here as the music's still playing there for a while, but they get it cut off in time. 18-6 our score here. Alabama State in control. A 10-0 run. Here on the left baseline, turnaround shot, no good. And then the stick back is there. 20-6 now. Alabama State opening things up with a 14-point lead. Lady Lions need some help. 11:20 to play here in the first. Right side to Richardson. Munir on the baseline, finally gets to a cutting Diamond Richardson. She misses the shot. Back on the other end, missing everything. The open three by Alabama State. That was Ashante Spencer. As she misses the shot, UAPB quickly back on the other end. Three-pointer will not go for Asia Richardson, and here come the Lady Hornets in transition. Trying to go all the way, and then Munir just took it away from Shemaya Smith. Here's UAPB on the other end, and Victorian off the glass and good. As the Lady Lions, a little 2-on-1 action there. That snaps a 12-0 run for the Lady Hornets. Now 20-8, 12-point lead for Alabama State. Here's Ewert, 12-footer just inside the free throw line, no good. And we got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Alabama State. Jamesia Lewis, her first, team foul number 2 on Alabama State. So nearly halfway, at the halfway mark here of the first half, and the Lady Lions down by 12 with the basketball. They beat the pressure here. Bruton, pull up 15-footer, right wing, no good, and it's going to be a little push from behind there. Going for the rebound was Diamond Richardson. That's going to be team foul number 7. We're going to have a 1-and-1 coming up here. And to shoot the 1-and-1, Kayla Stevens, freshman from Santa Ana, California. Good size, 6'1". She knocks in the first one. 21-8 now, Alabama State with the lead. 10:04 to go here in the first. Second one is in and out, no good. Richardson the rebound. Now Campbell will give it back to Bruton. Now she's double teamed in the backcourt. Munair's got it, and they'll set it up. Campbell to Richardson. 12 on the shot clock here as they work it around the perimeter. Here's Richardson, and she's going to get called for steps as she drives in the lane. Turnover's going to give it back to Alabama State with 9:41 to go. State leading 21-8 here with the basketball in control here in the first half. Smith kicks it left side, shot in and out, no good for Jasmine Peoples. UAPB's got it coming the other way. Richardson with a little shake. Now we'll toss it back out. They'll set it up with 20 on the shot clock here. Campbell. They work in the corner. Richardson looking to go down low to Campbell. Nothing there. Trying to get a screen from Munar, and 2 on the shot clock. They got to crank it up from deep, and it's good. As Bruton buries the 3 as the shot clock was expiring. That's a big shot, cuts it to 10. 21-11 now. Smith, nice dribble drive and the easy 2 down low for Jasmine Peoples. That was all set up by Shemaya Smith. Munar trying to work it back left side as she's on the left block. Wide open 3 passed up that time by Bruton. Now Campbell in the lane, the step back jumper for Diamond Richardson is good. Just inside the free throw line. Now 23-13 Alabama State. Some pressure here in the backcourt. Smith's in trouble, about to turn it over, and a timeout called by Alabama State as they had Shemaya Smith right where they wanted her, and she almost turned it over and bailed out by Frida Freeman Jackson, head coach for Alabama State. Just 8 seconds away from immediate timeout, so we'll keep it here for this one. 8:08 to go, and it's now 23-13. Alabama State with a 10-point lead. And they'll have the basketball with 21 seconds on the shot clock when we resume play here in just a moment. We'll have men's action coming up for you after this one. Always a great matchup, Alabama State and UAPB. As head coach Lewis Jackson of Alabama State and George Ivory of the Golden Lions, they used to be great SWAC players in their own right. Now they are rival coaches, and they've gone head-to-head many, many times, and it's always a very tight contest when these two teams play, whether it's in Montgomery, Alabama, or here in Pine Bluff, or in the SWAC tournament. It seems like it always goes down to the wire between those two teams, so that should be a great matchup coming up after this one. So 21 on the shot clock here. As Alabama State gets it across midcourt, they'll swing it around. Tucker back in the ball game for Alabama State. She's hit a couple of threes. Here's a wide open three, top of the key this time, no good by Brittany Wright. In transition, Richardson's gonna get it to Bruton. Her shot is partially blocked. Richardson tried for the rebound, but Alabama State comes away with it in transition. Slowing it up is Smith, as she didn't have any numbers there for an advantage. Kick out, wide open three, Wright, no good. Offensive rebound by Peoples, and the stick back is good. 25-13 now, 12-point lead for Alabama State. Here's Campbell out high, trying to dump it down low. Turnaround jumper, in and out, no good by Atira Unair. In the lane, nice dump down, and they've had that the whole first half. As Peoples gets the easy basket set up by Brittany Smith's penetration and dump off there. Nicely done. 27-13, lead back up to 14, matching the largest lead of the game here in the first half for Alabama State. 6:43 to go. Wide open, Campbell, 15-footer left side, nothing but net. Campbell shooting it with confidence. Hits the open jumper. Here's Tucker. Out high, right side of the floor, gets a screen, now puts it on the floor. Needs some help. Gets it to Wright, drive underneath the basket, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Molly Campbell. And I believe we got a media timeout, I believe, but they missed the last one. Underneath on the inbound pass, the bucket and a foul and a chance for a three-point play here as they found the open Brittany Wright, and she takes advantage of it, the bang in the bucket. It's now 29-15 with 6:17 to play here in the first half. Alabama State trying to double up the Lady Lions. And they do, 30-15 now. Largest lead here in transition. Richardson on the run out, picks up her dribble, needs some help. Carr will set it up top of the key to Bruton. Destiny Bruton. Here's Victorian, back to Bruton, right side. Carr trying to find somebody down low now, flashing out for it was Victorian. And she's gonna get called for the travel here. She got a little contact and was having a hard time putting it on the floor and took a step. So 5:55 to play before halftime. It's 30-15. Alabama State with a impressive first half here, leading by 15 points. As we get to the late stages of the first half. Little hesitation dribble by Wright, kicks it out. Now she'll take the open three, right wing, and she knocks it in. Brittany Wright. It's now an 18-point lead as Alabama State's really opened it up here. Kayla Wormley checks in for the first time for UAPB. And that's off the foot of Bruton and out of bounds. A turnover gives it back to Alabama State. It's been a tough first half for the Lady Lions here, as Alabama State has opened up a big 18-point lead here on the road in Pine Bluff. Kick out. Nothing there. Now setting it up is Smith. She'll take the shot right side of the floor. No good. And that's going to be a foul on the rebound. And I believe that was Bruton, who took a shot there. She's kind of holding her stomach as she's going to come out of the ball game. So let's hope she's okay, but she's kind of doubled over in pain over there. So 5 minutes to go before halftime, and Alabama State leading by 18 here with their pressure defense. UAPB beats it this time. Asia Richardson goes all the way and gets the basket. Nice take there in the lane for the easy two. 33-17. Lady Lions could use maybe a 6-0, 8-0 spurt here. Try to get back in this ball game, and that'll help right there as it's a turnover for Alabama State. Wormley will inbound it as Alabama State's going to set up their pressure defense here. Goodman able to break it. She'll set it up top of the key, works it left side of the floor. Screen from Wormley. Now down low in the lane, goes up with the right hand. Victorian misses. A shot she should make right there. Got to make those. 4 minutes to play. Late first half. Nice steal. Victorian wants to go all the way, coast to coast, and one. Jasmine Victorian with the takeaway and then goes all the way for the basket and draws the foul and a chance for a three-point play. Very athletic play there for the senior from Houston, Texas. Very impressive play. And we're going to have a media timeout. So we'll step aside here with 3:59 to play first half. 33-19, Alabama State leading by 14 as you're watching Lady Lion basketball here on UAPB TV.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
So with 3:59 to go, Victorian going for a three-point play here, misses the free throw. So Alabama State to get it back, 33-19, 14-point lead. And that's going to be a foul in the lane as Wright's going to go to the line for two shots here. It's going to be on Carr. That's Carr's second, team foul number 9. Only 3 team fouls on Alabama State, 9 for UAPB. First free throw spins out, no good. Destiny Bruton back in the ball game for UAPB as Carr's going to sit down with those 2 fouls. And second free throw is good for Brittany Wright. 34-19. Lady Lions with the basketball, trailing by 15 here. Here's Victorian trying to dump it down low to Wormley and throws it away. As Wormley was trying to create some space down there and had a little bit of an opening, but it was going to take a perfect pass to get it in there. Richardson, Asia Richardson nearly gets a turnover. Now she does on the floor and gives it up for the easy 2 by Shami Goodman. So Shami Goodman gets the bucket, and that's Richardson showing that defense. Boy, she is all over Alabama State's Brittany Smith and forces another turnover. So Asia Richardson getting it done on the defensive end. Here's Richardson. She passes up the shot. Now top of the key. Goodman sets it up, works left side of the floor here. Needs some help. Asia Richardson with the take and the scoop off the glass and good. And she's having a very nice first half, Asia Richardson. She's got 4 in the game, but defensively she's turned up the pressure and got the Lady Lions to within 11 here. .15 on the shot clock. Tucker now to Ewert. Nice inlet pass on the block, and Wormley gets the block, and Richardson trying, or check, that was Victorian trying to get the transition going the other way, gets it nearly stolen, and then we got a little tie up on the floor. Alternating possession is going to give it to the Lady Lions. With 2:24 to go, UAPB has crept back into this. They were down by 18. They've cut into that lead here to cut it to 11. They can get this down to single digits before halftime. That'd be really big. Goodman works the right side of the floor here to Victorian, a little give and go, and losing it out of bounds. And turnover for Victorian's going to give it back to Alabama State. Here on the right side. Nice little pass down low. Wormley is going to force the turnover as she was not given an inch. Traveling with it was Brittany Wright. Here's Richardson with the basketball. Works it left side of the floor, step back, top of the key. Jumper no good this time. And Alabama State's going to get it back here. 1.5 to play. First half, Ewert. Peoples, and she gets it off the glass. Nice move on the right block there, and the lead back to 13, 36-23. Just over a minute left here in the first half. Goodman works it left side of the floor. Here's Victorian off the glass, no good. The ball tipped around, and Victorian will get it back. And they're gonna have to, shot clock's at 8 here. See what they do with that. Now they'll reset it. Here's Richardson. A little dribble drive. Now they'll set it back up to Goodman as we're under a minute here. Screen by Victorian. Goodman with 15 on the shot clock. Now Victorian again. Puts it on the floor, and she's going to get called for the travel as she had Brittany Wright there step for step, forcing the turnover. Here's Smith in transition. Off the glass, no good. Wormley the rebound. Pushing it ahead. Bruton now, as the shot clock and game clock are almost in sync here. We approach 15 seconds left in the half. Wormley, little ball fake, shot up, it's good. Michaela Wormley back on the other end. Wormley gets back, but she's going to draw the, or get called for the foul, as 2 free throws are coming up here for Brittany Smith. Alabama State wastes no time. They could have had the final shot, but they wanted to speed up the tempo instead, and results in a couple of free throws here with 8 seconds left. 36-25, Alabama State with that 11-point lead, looking to increase it at the foul line, and first free throw is good for Brittany Smith. And too strong on the last one, and then tipped around. Here comes Richardson. She's trying to throw it up, and she turns it over. 1 second left here at the buzzer. Three-pointer is no good. So that will end the first half of play here, with Alabama State leading UAPB by a score of 37-25 here at H.O. Clemens Arena here in Pine Bluff. You're watching Lady Lion basketball here on UAPB television. Back for the second half here in just a bit.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena as we are set for the second half here. 37-25 with a 12-point lead here for Alabama State. Tim Stubbs, glad to be with you once again here as you're watching Lady Lion basketball on UAPB television. And Alabama State with the ball to open up the second half here in a 12-point lead. They led by as many as 18. The Lady Lions cut it down to 11, where it was at 12 at halftime, but got back in the game of sorts. Tucker with the take, the kick back, Wright's jumper, too strong. And Carlisha Walker has the board. Lady Lions will slowly push it ahead here with Goodman. Screen from Walker. Now Walker will take the pass, looking down low to Campbell. Nothing there, 15 to shoot. Dribble drive by Richardson, trying to get it down low to Goodman. She couldn't handle the pass, tipped away and stolen. Back on the other end, Brittany Smith will set it up top of the key here. Tucker hit a couple of threes in the first half, passes this one up, and that's a travel. Losing her footing was Brittany Smith. Went to the floor and turned it over. So just about a minute gone by here. No one has scored in the second half. The Lady Lions down 12 can get this down to 10 here. It's been a while since they've had it in single digits. Alabama State was spurred by a 12-0 run early in the game. It was an 8-6 ball game, went on a 12-0 run to open it up. Goodman for three, left side. So Shami Goodman hits the three, and for the first time in a long time, we're down to single digits here. The Lady Lions have cut that lead in half. Once down by 18 in the game, down to 9 here. Making their move. Here's Tucker trying to drive and dish, and gonna have a jump ball tie-up. It's gonna go to UAPB. Ewert's gonna check in for Tucker. 37-28, Lady Lions now with the ball, can get a little closer. Got it down to 9, let's see if they can keep this run going. Starting to play much better here. Goodman picks up her dribble, Ewert jumps all over that, and Walker's there to bail her out. Screen from Walker, down to 8 on the shot clock, a little give and go. Walker wants to drive right side, little scoop shot off the glass, no good. In transition, 2-on-1 break here for Alabama State. A whistle and a foul is going to be called from behind on Goodman. And to the line is Brittany Wright, as looked like she got a lot of ball there, but going to get the foul instead. Danny Evans pleading to hear an explanation over there, didn't like it. Did look like a lot of leather there, but they get the foul on Shami Goodman. And 2 free throws coming up here for Brittany Smith, the junior from Birmingham. First free throw rims out, no good. One more coming up here for Wright, and she knocks it in. Pushes the lead back to 10. Coming our way. Tipped out of bounds by Ewert, and inbounding it just in front of me here is Diamond Richardson. Left side, Goodman. Looking for Asia Richardson, and it's going to be a hold underneath there. And that one's going to be on Brittany Smith, as she was trying to hold Asia Richardson. Of course, the daughter of Miss Tanya Richardson from our very own UAPB's Mass Communications for many years. And proud mama is Miss Richardson, and I can see why. Asia's a very good basketball player and really helped the Lady Lions get back into this game with her defense late in that first half. Shot blocked out of bounds by Peoples as Walker was trying to score on the right block. 16 on the shot clock. Kick out here to Goodman. Remember, the shot clock did not reset, so it's down to 10 here. Here's Walker. Faces up, goes left side, partially blocked by Peoples in transition. Here comes Wright for the Hornets, off the glass and good. Boy, nice take. Now they'll set up their pressure defense. Lead up to 12 here, 40-28. Shami Goodman being picked up. Good pressure there by Brittany Smith. Goodman a little spin as Walker kind of a little soft screen there. Top of the key, little ball fake, nearly traveled and turns it over. Some contact, no call, as Diamond Richardson turns it over. Smith, the kick out, open three for Wright is no good. Almost missed everything there, maybe partially blocked. One-on-one with Ewert, pull-up jumper is good for Asia Richardson. Nicely done, nice take, and shot it with confidence. Cuts the lead to 10. Nearly 4 minutes into the second half here. All right, off the face of Brittany Smith, and a turnover, and Asia is going to go all the way with the easy left-handed layup and missed it. it was too easy for her and misses the easy layup, and I know she's going to be wishing she had that one back. Media timeout. We'll step aside here. 15:57 to go here in the second half. Alabama State 40, UAPB 30. Right back with more Lady Lion action here on UAPB TV right after this timeout.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Hi everyone, I'm Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat and a member of the NBA Fit team. I'm here today at the White House to find out why eating healthy can help you perform like a champion.
Well, I eat fruits and vegetables every day because it gives me the energy I need to perform at the top of my game.
Thanks, Dwayne. What about you, Ray?
Drinking water is an important part of my pregame routine so I can stay focused and refreshed. And you can take it from me, eating the right foods can help make you a better athlete.
Oh! Angel! Ice!
Pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alabama State will inbound the basketball, and we resume play here. 4 minutes going by. Lady Lions down by 10. And a little false start there for Alabama State, so they'll re-inbound it. Some pressure. Asia Richardson nearly came out with a steal there right off her fingertips. Shemaiah Smith. Now they'll work it left side, trying to get an open shot. Nearly traveled that time. Right side of the floor. Spencer in the lane off the glass. Going to be a charge. Spencer charges into Molly Campbell, and Campbell, good defensive position there, and takes the charge. Almost a turnover there as Diamond Richardson nearly lost it, but she's able to hand it off here to Goodman. She'll set it up. Now to Campbell, looking for a little high-low dump pass. Nothing there. Little wraparound pass here around the free throw line. A whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Brittany Howard as she fouled Carlisha Walker. Alabama State only had 3 fouls called against them in the first half, and already 3 called on Alabama State in the first 5 minutes here of the second half. Danielle Ewert back in the ball game as Brittany Howard takes a seat for Alabama State. Diamond Richardson with the inbound. Campbell thought about the shot and passes it up. Here's Asia Richardson back to Campbell. Left side, and Richardson in the lane. In and out, no good. Carlisha Walker, the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. I believe she's going to be shooting 2 here. And that's the 4th foul here on Alabama State, first 5 minutes. Walker to shoot 2. First shot is good. Carlisha, senior from Itta, Mississippi, played at LaFleur High School. And she's got them both. Lady Lions down by 8. Closest they have been since early in the ball game. A tip and a steal. Good hands by Walker. She'll get it back here off the glass, misses it, draws the foul. So Carlicia making things happen. Got a chance to get a little closer here. Just made 2 free throws. And right back at the free throw stripe again. As she knocks in the first one. Cuts the lead to 7 for Alabama State. Mayo and Wright check in for Alabama State. As Lewis and Stevens will take a seat. Second free throw won't go. Ewert the rebound for Alabama State. Now they'll set it up. Some light pressure at the top of the key by Destiny Bruton. Smith out high, holds the dribble. Ewert flashes out for it. Now back to Smith. 10 to shoot for Alabama State. Good defense. Ball loose on the floor and nearly a steal there as it got a little helter-skelter off the glass. Ewert is the recipient of the basket there, but the Lady Lions almost had a steal. A little bit of bad luck there. Ball didn't bounce their way. 9-point lead for Alabama State. Richardson off the glass, no good. Tipped out by Campbell and out of bounds, going to go to Alabama State. As the ball ended up rolling all the way over here to me somehow. Didn't even see it. Could have helped him out. So 14:07 to go here. Lady Lions have gotten back in the ball game, trailing by 9, once trailed by 18. They've cut it down to 7 a few moments ago, but Alabama State with the ball up 9 here. 6 minutes going by, and Walker nearly had a steal. Ewert's able to save it. 15 on the shot clock for Alabama State. Tucker, little crossover, nearly stumbled and fell. Needs some help, trying to get it down low to Peoples. Peoples the kick out, right for 3, right wing off the glass, no good. Shot clock violation, and it's going to go back to UAPB. So great half-court defense there by the Lady Lions. As they'll inbound the basketball, trailing by 9. See if they have another run in them here to make a real strong push here in the second half. Still plenty of time left. 13.5 to go, down 9 with the basketball. Pass was tipped. Asia hands it off now to Bruton, and she'll set it up. Munair inside off the glass, no good, missed a shot. Probably should make. Ball loose on the floor, and it's going to stay with UAPB on the tie-up. 10 on the shot clock as it didn't reset. But on a jump ball, they had the possession arrow wrong. They didn't switch it from the last one, so it's going to be Alabama State basketball, I believe. They forgot to switch it there on the scores table. That's what they go by, the officials. They look at that right away. Now the Lady Lions will get the next one, but they got the last one before that one, so it's going to go back to Alabama State here. State leading by 9 with a basketball. 7 minutes into the second half. Coming our way out of bounds. Last touch by Alabama State. So UAPB will get it back here. The Lady Lions have really turned up their pressure in their half-court defense. Walker, top of the key, looking to drive. Nice take high off the glass, misses it, draws the foul, or no? They call a travel on Carlicia Walker. So the Lady Lions turn it right back over. Good pressure by Asia Richardson. She's right there step for step with Brittany Smith. Tucker comes out high now to Peoples. Top of the key, right, drive off the glass, good, nice take. It's now 12 points in the ball game to lead on scores for Wright, and a whistle and a foul on Tucker for Alabama State. Carr and Goodman check back in the ball game now for UAPB, as both Richardsons check out. Asia and Diamond take a seat. Here's Carr, now Bruton, the wraparound pass. And a turnover. 12:08 to go. Lady Lions having some opportunities to cut into this lead, but back-to-back turnovers. It's not going to get it done. Nice pressure from behind, and nearly a steal as Walker picked the pocket of Kayla Stevens there right in front of the UAPB sideline, and almost had the steal there. Tucker is getting ready to launch the three and had it knocked out of bounds by Goodman. Good hands. And that's going to take us to a media timeout here with 11:59 to play second half. Lady Lions trying to get back in it. They trail by 11, 44-33 to Alabama State. You're watching Lady Lion basketball right here on UAPB television. Right back in a moment.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won. What's your reaction? Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
Nothing. And then they die. Go ahead, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
$11:59 remaining here in the second half. Alabama State had a 12-point lead at the break. They lead it by 11 with the basketball. UAPB has cut it to as low as 7, but Alabama State making it hard for UAPB to get the full comeback as they were down by 18 at one point. Top of the key. Stevens now set it up. Smith now back to Stevens off the glass and good. Nice little give and go there. Lead back to 13. Here's Goodman to Victorian on the left block. Turn, spins off the glass, misses. Peoples making Victorian work for it down there and misses the shot. So here's Alabama State up 13, starting to get control again, and now Victorian flashes for the steal in transition. Bruton wants to go all the way off the glass and good. Destiny Bruton cuts it to 11 with 11 to play. Armstrong in the ball game for the first time here for Alabama State. Stevens, nice pass down low and then couldn't handle it. Off the hands of Brittany Wright. UAPB comes away with the steal. Trying to get it back under 10 here. Armstrong picking up Goodman. Now here's Carr at the foul line, backs it out, hands it off to Bruton. Bruton, 8 on the shot clock, little scoop, little spin off the glass is good. Put a little English on it. The finger roll spin there by Bruton. Now cuts it to a 9-point game. Stevens dumps it to Peoples, and Peoples gets the little 8-footer on the right baseline. Under 10 to play now. Alabama State with an 11-point lead. UAPB with the basketball. Here's Carr, out high, left side of the floor. Now they'll work it right side. Victorian trying to get it out high or to the foul line, looking for Carr. An errant pass. UAPB gets it back. Here's Goodman with the shot clock down to 5. Bruton's going to have to force one up. Deflected and stolen away. Not sure if she was shooting or passing there, but nevertheless, turnover. Stevens trying to a little cut now to Peoples in the lane, deflected. It's going to be a tie up, and this one's going to go back to UAPB, or they get a timeout instead. Lady Lions got the timeout before the tie up with 9:08 to go. It's 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. With 9:08 remaining, 48-37, 11-point lead for Alabama State. Jumped out to an 18-point first half lead to the Lady Hornets. And Lady Lions kept chipping away and got it down to 7 at one point here in the second half. They'll have the basketball down by 11, but they need another 6-8-0 type spurt here to really make things interesting, as they're in the ball game within striking distance, but Alabama State keeps pushing it back up to around that 12-13 point area, and Lady Lions are chipping away but having a hard time getting real close. And this is the longest 30-second timeout that I've seen, so they must have called a full timeout. Now we are finally ready to resume play. The Lady Lions will inbound the basketball underneath the State into the court here. Full court pressure. Lady Lions able to beat it. Here's Asa Richardson, a little crossover off the glass, no good. Carlisha Walker, the offensive board, the kick out, and have a shot clock issue, I believe. As they work something over here on the scores table with the so the shot clock should not have reset, is what they're saying on the shot, as it went off the glass instead of the rim. So after the offensive rebound, it should have kept moving, and now they got it at 19 seconds. So instead of a new shot clock, Lady Lions will work with 19 on the shot clock here. And 8:58 remaining in the game. They're going to have to make a move as it's starting to get late in this one. Still plenty of time, though. Here's Goodman for 3. Had a good look at it and missed it. Here come the Hornets, pushing it the other way. The lob and the turnover. They were looking for Stevens on that one, and Shemaiah Smith and Stevens weren't on the same page as Smith throws it away. So the Lady Lions will get it back. Down 11. Left side. Asia will work it back around the perimeter here to Goodman. Carr to Walker. Walker drives it right to the basket and draws the foul, and that's what she will do. She can create her own shot. Very good with the ball fake, and she does not shy away from contact at all. So Carlisha Walker to the line for 2 shots. And good rotation on that, knocks in the first one.
Number 1, Destiny Blue, and number 24, Diana Richardson, and in for the Lady Hornets, number 24, Brittany Wright. 1 shot remaining for Walker.
Second shot for Walker is good. She's got 5 in the game. They've all come from the free throw line, where she's 5 of 6. 48-39 Alabama State. Just over 8 to play. Ewert needs some help. Gets it to Armstrong. Armstrong out high, picked up by Asia Richardson. Trying to dump it down low, and there is Walker again for the steal. She'll drive it right side of the floor. Picks up her dribble, now top of the key. Richardson for 3, off to the right, no good. And out of bounds, I believe, off of Alabama State, as Brittany Wright couldn't save it. And we're gonna have a media timeout right here. We'll step aside. 7:52 remaining as we're getting late here. 48-39, it'll be UAPB basketball down by 9 to Alabama State. And we return after this timeout.
Time to wake up.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Don't forget, you've got a job to do today.
Hey, Mom. I got the job. Thanks.
I've got the job. Welcome aboard.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does. And like that, you're a job creator.
All right, I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
7:52 remaining here. UAPB will inbound it. New shot clock. Really need to make a move here as they're down 9 with the ball. Still time left, but it is starting to get late. Here's Asia Richardson back top of the key. They'll set it up with Bruton. Walker back to Bruton, left side of Richardson. 15 on the shot clock. Walker on the left baseline and almost turned it over there, as Brittany Wright got her hands on it but knocked it out of bounds. Stay with UAPB with just 10 on the shot clock. Diamond Richardson with the inbound. Now here's Walker. They're going to have to make a move. Asia Richardson for three. Rims out, no good. Offensive rebound by Diamond Richardson. New shot clock. Richardson, nice pass to Walker. Beautiful cut off the glass, scored and one. Victorian gets the basket and a beautiful feed by Carlisha Walker on the little backdoor cut there. That's good basketball. 48-41, a 7-point game again. It's the closest UAPB has been since early in the ball game. They've trimmed it down to 7 once before, but that's as far as they've gotten here in their comeback bid, as they were down by 18 at one point. Victorian this time completes the three-point play. So a 48-42 ball game. The Lady Lions are not done yet. Making things interesting here. And a steal, and guess who? Carlisha Walker. Well, she has been a difference maker tonight for UAPB. The senior stepping up big and getting it done on the defensive end with another steal. Down 6, it's a big possession right here. Nice cut again, Victorian. They're gonna wave off the basket and call Victorian with the charge this time. Danny Evans didn't like the call. It was one of those that could have went either way, and it didn't go the way of UAPB, but that's a tough break there and a missed opportunity for the Lady Lions, as could have cut it to 4. Instead, they wave it off and get the charge on Victorian. But the Lady Lions got some momentum going offensively, and Walker with those backdoor cuts got something going there. Here's Tucker. Picked up by Diamond Richardson. Now Ewart in the lane, the kick out for 3. Tucker misses almost everything. It's just grazed the rim there. Walker the rebound, they'll push it ahead. Lady Lions down 6 with the basketball, trying to get it to Victorian. She was open, and Bruton's pass deflected, knocked out of bounds by Alabama State. And timeout called. Coach Frida Freeman Jackson trying to stop the bleeding here as the Lady Lions on a nice run to cut it to 6 with the basketball. They'll have 21 on the shot clock when we resume play here in just a moment. So we'll see if the Lady Lions can keep the momentum going. They trailed by 12 at the half and been chipping away the entire second half, and this closest they've been since early in the game. They have played much better really since about the 5 or 6 minute mark of the first half. Late in that first half, they were down by 18 and cut it to 12 at halftime, and played much better in the second half. Here's Victorian with the left hand and gets it blocked. Good hands there, and the nice block by Ewart, and we're gonna have a foul on UAPB. They're gonna get Walker. That's gonna be her 3rd, I believe. That is her 3rd. Just the 3rd team foul on the Lady Lions. Got 8 team fouls, almost a steal there by Walker. 18 fouls on Alabama State. Here's Peoples off the glass and misses a tough shot, defended by Diamond Richardson. Bruton, a tough pass there, a little too much on it, knocked out of bounds by Alabama State. Tucker got a hand on it. So UAPB will inbound it again. Big possession here, down by 6 with the ball. Just under 6 to play. Cross-court pass, Asia with the drive, and deflected and stolen away. Here's Tucker. Look out from behind. Boy, she's quick. Asia Richardson nearly came up with the steal there. Wide open 3, Ewart, no good. Rebound, Bruton. So the Lady Lions, it's their 3rd chance in a row to cut it to under 6. Gonna have to take advantage of these opportunities here. Here's Walker looking to go down low, the kick out. Richardson nearly lost it. Back to Walker. Walker in the lane. And blocked again. Boy, Peoples is just having a block party down there. Jasmine Peoples, junior from Selma, Alabama. 5:12 to go, and the Lady Lions having a hard time getting closer than 6. Third possession in a row here. Here's Victorian, a little shot in the lane, no good, but UAPB gets it back. Goodman's going to be fouled. Almost got a three-point play there. So Shami Goodman a chance to go to the line here and pull the Lady Lions to within 4 possibly. Going to have to start capitalizing on these opportunities. As just 5:04 remaining. And first shot is good. Molly Campbell back in. Victorian some good minutes. The senior from Houston will take a seat. Goodman's second free throw is good. So the freshman from Chicago, Illinois, Shami Goodman, makes it a 4-point game. Peoples in the lane and gets the little 8-footer to go. Lead back to 6. Bruton now, Asia Richardson couldn't handle the pass, had to stretch for it, and not the best pass, but one she probably should have handled. So the turnover is going to give it back here at Alabama State. UAPB is going to need some stops, and they can't afford any more turnovers like that one. Here's Ewert. A couple of double screens out high there. Tucker puts it on the deck, trying to scoop it off the glass right side of the floor, hits the deck hard, and draws the foul with 7 on the shot clock. So 2 free throws coming up here for Kayla Tucker, a sophomore guard from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 4:16 to go. Getting late in this one. Lady Lions have trimmed it down to 4, but it's back to 6 and make it 7 now as Tucker hits the first free throw. Munir back in the ball game for UAPB. And Tucker hits both free throws, so the lead quickly back to 8 here. 52-44. Bruton works it left side of the floor. Campbell comes out with a little pick and pop there. Tough pass and stolen away. Here on the other end, State, they want to push it. Off the glass, no good. And tie-up situation, it's going to be UAPB's basketball. And it's going to have an immediate timeout, I believe, here, and we will take it. So we'll step aside here with 3:52 remaining from H.O. Clemens Arena. Lady Lions down by 8 to Alabama State. You're watching Lady Lion basketball on UAPB TV. Right back in a moment.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything...
It is I, Cruz Zinkorbell. Okay, time for cake.
It's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Drew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
Back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena here. 3:52 remaining in this one. Lady Lions with the basketball, trailing by 8. Alabama State will pick up at half court here. Big possession. Coming out of a timeout as well. We'll see if UAPB can make something happen. Shami Goodman's shot is blocked out of bounds. Alabama State has deflected and either deflected or blocked many shots here in this game. As Peoples and Ewert have been really tough down there, along with Stevens and Wright. Here's Asia Richardson out top of the key, 4 to shoot, and off the hands of Goodman, out of bounds, and a turnover. Shot clock was winding down there, and UAPB was trying to make something happen. Turn it over. That's a crucial turnover late in the ball game, down by 8. Pressure defense here. That's going to be a little bump there on Bruton. He's trying to put some on the ball pressure there on Alabama State, but gets called for the bump. 3:18 left. Alabama State up by 8 with the ball here. They're trying to close this one out. Lady Lions are trying to get back in it. Nearly a tie up there. Ewert behind the back pass. Nicely done, and Peoples with the score. Man, that was sweet. Little LeBron James-like with the pass there. As it wasn't trying to be too fancy, but it was the right pass to make in that situation. And she made it. Peoples with the bucket. Now a turnover here on the other end. Now, those are big turnovers for the Lady Lions, as it's back-to-back possessions. You cannot afford those this late in the game, as Alabama State has pushed that 4-point lead now back up to 10. Asia Richardson right there with Brittany Smith. Big screen from Ewert. In the corner, Tucker for 3, got it. Yeah, that may be the dagger right there with 2:26 to go. And the lead is back up now to 13. A 7-0 run here. And timeout called, I believe, by, I'm not sure if it's the Lady Lions or the Hornets, and maybe Alabama State. 57-44, that's Tucker's third 3 of the ball game. She had a couple early in the first half. As Tucker has 11 now in the game. So just 2:26 to go. The Lady Lions were right there, just down by 4 with about 5 minutes left, but Alabama State went on another run to push this thing back up to 13 as they try to close this one out. Shami Goodman. Dribble drive. A little shot up from 8 feet out. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Going to be UAPB basketball. Diamond Richardson will inbound it. Goodman now to Victorian. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the ball game. Lady Lions down 13. And a steal, another turnover. These have been brutal turnovers as going coast to coast with steal in the basket, Brittany Wright. And it is now a 15-point lead for Alabama State as they are putting this one away. And another turnover and a foul.
Foul is on number 13, Jasmine Peoples. Her second personal team foul. Shooting the double bonus, number 35, Jasmine Victoria.
And the game clock is running right now while they're shooting free throws. I don't know if anybody saw it, but they ran off about a few seconds there. I don't know if anybody noticed that or not, or if they were supposed to do that, but it looked odd. 1 of 2 for Victorian, 59-45. Alabama State with the ball in the lead and out of bounds, almost a steal, good hands, and Walker's had a really nice ball game for UAPB. .128 to go.
Foul is on number 35, Jasmine Victoria. That was her third personal foul, 16 foul. Shooting team for the Lady Lions, number 13, Jasmine Peoples.
Peoples missed the first, 127 left. She's had a good ball game as well, 14 points and several block shots. .60-45 as we're approaching the 1-minute mark. Here's Asia Richardson, another block by Peoples. Richardson gets it back, and this time she scores it about 10 feet out in the lane. And Asia Richardson now with 8 points in the game. Timeout called by UAPB with 1:10 left. 60-47.
And ladies and gentlemen, in NFL action, the Lions team in the game ball game. The New England Patriots 35, the Baltimore Ravens 31.
Late turnovers by UAPB really plagued them in this game as they cut it down to 4. About 5 minutes to go, and Alabama State went another run and pushed this thing up to 15. It's at 13 right now. But the turnovers really hurt the Lady Lions down the stretch in this one. What a heck of an effort. They were down by 18 at one point and cut it down to as low as 4 in the second half, but just couldn't finish the comeback bid. As they ran out of gas late, coupled with the turnovers, Alabama State finished it off with 1:10 to go. Barring a miracle here, Alabama State's going to get a big road victory. And they throw one behind the Alabama State bench, underneath the UAPB basket. That pass was just a bit outside, way off the mark. Not sure where that was going. UAPB now will get to inbound it underneath their own basket. Down by 13 with 1:10 to play. Diamond Richardson needs some help, gets it to Bruton, back to Diamond for 3, right wing. Yes, sir. And timeout called by Danny Evans. And cuts it to 10. Maybe a little too late, but no quit in these Lady Lions as they do cut it to 10 with 1:04 to go. As they continue to play hard here down the stretch. for Diamond Richardson. She's got 5 in the game. That was her first 3. 9 for Bruton, 8 for Asia Richardson. Shami Goodwin with 9 points as well. And 5 for Carlisha Walker and 5 for Diamond Richardson, the 5 that are in the game right now for UAPB. Pressure here being applied by the Lady Lions. They try to trap it midcourt. Alabama State's able to beat it. Top of the key, Ewert trying to dump it down low, nearly a turnover. Peoples off the glass, no good. And gonna be UAPB basketball with 45 seconds left. They get a stop there, down by 10. See if maybe they can come down and knock in a 3 here. Asia Richardson needs some help and a steal. Alabama State comes up with another steal as they, even though they're up 10, continuing to apply full court pressure, forcing the turnover by Richardson, and there'll be a couple of free throws coming up here for Brittany Smith, the junior from Birmingham, Alabama. And the Lady Lions have struggled at times with that pressure here in this game. First free throw for Smith is good. With 37 seconds left, pushes the lead back to 11. Misses the second. Asia Richardson, she'll push it ahead on the rebound. Needs some help off the hands of Victorian. Now Goodman back to Victorian. Little scoop shot off the glass, highly contested, no good, and Carlisha Walker is going to get called for the foul. She banged into Ewert there, and Ewert's going to shoot a 1-and-1 here on the other end with just 23 seconds remaining here in the final moments of this one. Have men's action coming up for you shortly after this one. UAPB and Alabama State. George Ivory's ball club and Lewis Jackson doing battle. Yet again, first free throw is good for Danielle Ewert. Sophomore, 5'10", good size, good athlete. Ewert out of Prattville, Alabama. And she knocks in both shots. So lead back to 13 here, 20 seconds left. Tough shot off the glass, will not go for Bruton. Now a whistle and a foul gonna go against UAPB, and gonna have another 1-and-1. That was on Diamond Richardson. Now it's her third, and with just 14 seconds left. First shot is good. Again, that's Ewert. That's 3 in a row for her. Pushes that lead up to 14. One more here for Danielle Ewert. Short on this one. Victorian's got the rebound. Here comes Asia Richardson. Passing it to Goodman. Step back 3 is good. But just 6 seconds left. Timeout called by Danny Evans. 6.5 to go, and an 11-point lead for Alabama State. Lady Lions not quitting, but don't think they're going to be able to come back from down 11 with just 6 seconds left. But Lady Lions fought hard, saw some good things out of them tonight, and some things they can work on as well. But I like the way they battled after trailing by 18 and kept fighting, cut it down to 4. But Alabama Alabama State closed it out. Did a nice job and took advantage of some UAPB turnovers late in the game. Ewart will inbound it here for the Lady Hornets. So we're just moments away from this game being over. To Peoples. Back to Ewart with 4 seconds left, and they'll throw it midcourt, and that's going to do it. Alabama State's going to win it here on the road in Pine Bluff. 64-54, a 10-point win for the Lady Hornets over UAPB. And our crew here, Shelly Roby Ingram on graphics, and Randy Kelley, videographer up top. I am Tim Stubbs courtside here saying so long for this one. Alabama State wins it over the Lady Lions of UAPB. Final score 64-54. So long.